Hey TJ, it's Detweiler, your advanced academics coach. Today I'm going to explain to you how to fill out the gifted behavior commentary that is part of our holistic gifted identification process. I usually get a lot of questions on how to fill it out, and if you have to fill out every cell, which you don't, and why are we filling it out. And so the answer to why we are filling it out is because we don't always have enough information on students to just rely on test scores. So this helps us a lot with students who are L students or students who don't score particularly high on ability tests. Okay, so here is our gifted behavior commentary. This student named G, to protect her privacy, was referred to me last year, so I'm using her as an example. What you can see on the left here are characteristics that a gifted student might display in your classes. So, for example, extraordinary ability to retain new information and long-term memory with little obvious effort. For example, exceptional ability to recall details, yet at the same time maintaining sight of the whole picture. In math, she has the same characteristics, but she remembers past units and concepts with very little effort or with minimal review. And you can see that her science teacher also saw this characteristic. If you scroll down, though, some of the cells are not filled in, and that's because you don't have to fill in every cell in order to complete this document. If you see a gifted characteristic, then you'll complete the cell and initial it so that when we get to committee meetings, we can best discuss the student. Another thing I want to note is that there are 4 sections of this gifted behavior commentary. They're coded in different colors. So this next one is exceptional application of knowledge. We can scroll down, we can see that she's displayed a lot of these characteristics as well. And then exceptional analytic, creative, or productive thinking. If you see those characteristics, you'll fill them in. And if not, then you won't fill them in. And then finally, exceptional motivation to succeed. And so there are 4 sections again, and you do not need to fill in every cell. If you can fill in 2 to 3 cells per section, that gives me the best picture of the student in your class. Additionally, if the student does not display gifted characteristics, you can note that in this section here. And then I also want to point out that these characteristics can be displayed in any language. You do not need to speak English in order to be gifted. So hopefully that helps you guys with how to fill out the GBC in the spring when we do gifted referrals. Please see me if you have questions. Thanks, guys.